morning and alarm, Fresco. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Briefing for Thursday the 2nd of March 2023. Got a lot to get through, so pay attention at the back then. So no racing yesterday, so the count static at 67.40 units, so it's come down a bit from about 73 units. A bit of a pasting there. Yesterday I said no bet, but today we've got one, and it's at Newcastle on the weather 235, which is a maiden stakes class 4 3-year-old plus 1 mile 2, 42 yards, model 91, relatively slow. 6 in the race, 2 FTOs, the likely favourites through the ages 10 to 11, and this other Jamara Vision FTO first time out, number 3, 5 to 1. This number 1 Explorer's Way 9 to 1, basically sold for 55k, and then withdrawn later, changed trainers, and it's probably not good enough, so we give that the chop. Where is it? St George, which is number 4, Kempton 8, novice, the winner's 81, outpaced early, and it beat an official rated horse of 65 by a neck, so we'll give that the chop. So that's where is it, St George. So, and then you've got this Woodacre Inca, which is 100 to 1, a couple of runs at the extended 9.5 at Wolverhampton, not good enough. So that leaves us with the 2 FTOs and this one that we like, which is Great Bedouin, which is 13 to 2. What do we like about Great Bedouin? Well, first run Newbury, came last, but that's the interesting thing about that race. That was a novice stakes 7 furlong good, model 97 quick, and the winner was Chalaban, which won the Dewhurst, and it's got an official rating of 119. Our horse, Great Baldwin, basically started slow and had a walk in the park. It was not rushed, not beaten, given a hard time or whatever, and just had a nice little run through, little opener. So that was that. Then it went to Lingfield 10, novice stakes, model 94, still a bit quicker than this 91, and the winner was rated 90, second 84, and if you look at that horse, basically it's starting to show its true colours. It's a 150k horse, decent horse. They've shipped in a good jockey for its 3rd run, and this is a maiden, as you say. So it's running on from a trip perspective. It's starting to show good potential, and we like it. So we went on to Sportsbook, and we've got 3 places, £2.40 per £8 unit, so £240, 5 to 6. So at 5 to 6, it gives us a return of 200 on the place. We've also got a win, £1 win at 6.8 to 1. We're going to top that up, but the over round is about 104, 105. So expect this to drift, because they're likely to go for these FTOs, because they're from big stables. So we're going to top that up to £2 per £8 unit. So we're going to have about equivalent of £440 for us, or £4.40 there, giving us exposure of just over half a unit. Anyway, so that's what we're doing there. Forex yesterday, as we said, euro pound was what we were looking at, and 0.88. We thought if it got around 60 we'd short it, and it got to about 64. We shorted it off the back. It got to that point off the back of strong German data, and we shorted the hell out of it, and it came back about 20 pips, and then we were able to sort of break even, stop it, and then we chopped it out as it started to come back. So we didn't make much out of it, but we had reasonable sized position. Probably made about 35 pips overall on it, and then the environment changed. You started getting Bundesbank sticking their bugle in, start talking up rate hikes in the European Union, and then you got a pump from this resistance of 8860 right up to about 88, 90, something like that, just shy of 89. So then you had to have a change in approach. you could no longer short the euro pound, and you're either going to go long or not bother. So that's where it was there. Now today you've got a 10 o'clock euro tier 1 core CPI, inflation data, and because of the talking up the euro, it's likely that they're going to be looking for strong data there. And 13.30, you've got multiple tier 2 US data, and the dollar's coming off a bit and the euro's coming up. And 1500, you've got Bank of England pill speech, pill being the name, not something you take. And he's one of the chief economists in the Bank of England. So that's where we are. So if you're looking, basically, if you day trading, understand the environment and you can trade it. If you're not in full receipt of the environment, you can get shafted. As I say, we were able to short it at this initial point before the Bundesbank came in, and then you had to change approaches and go long if you were going to stay with that pair. Now today we'll see what's happening again. You've got several windows. The main interesting one is this 10 o'clock, because if this core CPI is strong again, they're going to pump the euro. So you want to be long euro there, and like in all likelihood. So that's where we are. I can't do more than that in this short period of time. So anyway, no racing yesterday. Today we're having a go at this great Bedouin. We're going to top it up if it drifts. Well, hopefully top it up anyway. And we've got a sort of an each way on that against 2 FTOs and some other donkeys in the race. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.